or should I say, hello Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea and all you foreigners out there who would like to know the truth about America. And we're going to put some truth about Japan in here, Tibet and China. Yay! That's what we're doing, kids. Anyway, recently I was in Washington, D.C., capital of these here United States of America, to meet a Japanese friend of mine. On the Sunday, we're walking the National Mall where all the monuments are. The Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, the World War II Memorial. Well, we are now walking towards the Korean Memorial. And as we're walking there, on a park bench, happened to be a number of Tibetan monks, Buddhist monks. That's because on that weekend, the Dalai Lama was in Washington. And sitting amongst these Tibetan monks was one of you Caucasians. He was sitting there and taking a photograph with them, and there was another Tibetan monk taking the photograph. So I walked up to the one taking the photograph and I says to him, when you finish, you can get in the picture and I'll take a picture for all of you. And he spoke very good English. And that's what he did. He went back and sat with them. He took a picture. I took a picture with their cameras. Everything was going just fine. And the Japanese gentleman was with me. Well, after we finished taking the pictures, I didn't want to assume they were from Tibet because they were dressed as Buddhist monks. So I asked him, where are you from? And he says, well, we're from Tibet. So I asked him, is it the truth what we hear about the repression of your culture and language in Tibet by the communist authorities? Well, he looked at me, and then he looked at my Japanese friend who had very short hair. And he probably thought he was a Chinese undercover agent or agent. He looked at my Japanese friend, and he says to me, I'm sorry, I don't speak English. They all got up and left out of there. It was amusing at first, but then it became very sad. As I said to my Japanese friend, isn't that pathetic? I says to him, you as a Japanese citizen can travel anywhere throughout the world, as well as me as an American citizen, and we can criticize our governments and have no fear upon return. And these poor folks, the other side of the world from commie land, they still had the fear of the commies within him. So that action in itself answered my question on the repression the Tibetans have to suffer and endure under the thumb of the communist thugs in Beijing. That's pitiful, folks. It spoke volumes, his silence. It's disgusting that some people have to live under such oppression. All right, we'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless those poor people in Tibet. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See you, folks.